So it's me, your boy Kisamson. So I have a strong message today. Listen, God said, laughing season is over for your enemy. Laughing season is over for your enemy. You know what I'm saying? So I posted a video talking about the secret mark of choosing, what protects choosing mostly. So I said the word is not only about praying. You know, the Bible said we should be what? Prayerful. I know. You get what I'm saying? But majority of my amazing subscribers still give me advice because nobody is perfect on earth. So I learn a lot from you all, but I have something to read. The issue is that there's something that protect each choosing particularly. So let me read from here about the story of what Joseph. Listen, I read in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. So then Genesis 52, starting from, okay, let me read from 3. Then 10th of Joseph brothers went down to buy ground from Egypt, but Jacob did not want Benjamin, Joseph's brother, with the others, because he was afraid that harm may come to him. So Israel's sons were among those who went to buy ground for them. Was famine in the land of Canaan also. Now Joseph was the governor of the land, the person who sold granite to all its people. So when Joseph's brothers arrived, they bowed down to him with their face to the ground. As soon as Joseph saw his brothers, he recognized them, but he pretended to be strangers and spoke harshly to them. Where do you come from? He asked. From the land of Canaan, and they replied, to buy food. Or thought Joseph recognized his brothers. They did not recognize him. Then he remembered his dream about them and said to them, you are spies. You have come to see where our land is unprotected. No, my lord, they answered. Your servants have come to buy food. We are all the sons of one man. Your servants are honest men, no spill. No, he said to them, you have come to see where our land is what unprotected. But they replied, your servants were 12 brothers, the son of one man, who live in the land of Canaan. The youngest is now with our father. One is no more. Hey God. Joseph said to them, is it just as I told you? You are spring, and this is how you will be tested. As soon as Pharaoh leave, you will not leave this place unless your youngest brother come here. Hey God. So I can't continue the whole story. Majority of you know that Joseph dreamed about corn. He dreamed a lot and he shared his dream to them. And because Joseph was given a cloth of different color by his father, they do what? Because of they have already given them his story. He have already shared his story, his dream, his his accomplishment on earth. They do what? They decide, they plan together. There were 12. Imagine, out of the 12, it was only one they have as a choosing. You get what I'm saying? Out of the 12, it is only one they have as a choosing. So Joseph was able to recognize his brothers, but because of extraordinary transformation in the life of Joseph, his brother was unable to recognize him. That's why I titled this topic. God said, laughing season is over for your enemy. God, laughing season is over. So what protect Joseph? That is where I'm coming from. I posted that video yesterday where I was talking about what protect choosing. And I made a statement. It's not only prayer. because there's extraordinary mark on our forehead. So what happened is that they sold Joseph to the Pharaoh. They did all many things to terminate his life. They sold him out. You know, when the mark of God is on your forehead, when you bear that mark, no matter where you go, no matter the danger, no matter the things around, that mark will be available to protect you. You get what I'm saying? Whether you are able to pray, or whether you you pray, or sometimes we feel lazy in prayer, not because we don't want to pray, not because we don't have that appetite, but sometimes we just feel lazy. I know that the Bible says we should be vigilant, be prepared, meaning we should pray always, constantly. Yes, prayer is the key, which I know, but prayer and Mark work together. You get what I'm saying? So it is Joseph who recognized his brother, because his brother was angry, jealous over what God have given to Joseph. So all I'm trying to say is this: those people who are laughing because they have betrayed you, those people who are happy. Why? Because they can't see you no longer, because they have sold you out. Listen, they will not recognize your presence when they come in searching for something. Listen, God, they will not recognize you. You got to say. So Joseph was able to identify them. He was able to recognize them. He even explained to them, he said, you people were 12, but one is no more with you. You get what I'm saying? So he was able to recognize his brother, but the problem is that his brother who sold him out to strangers, because they want to terminate and they're angry over the garment his father sold to him. His father gave him. They were angry, jealous. Sometimes I do used to say to people, when you are so angry about someone, envy, jealous, it may cost you your life. It may lead you to something that you will never do or expect. You get what I'm saying? So jealous and angry is not good. Envy. So what happened in this process is that they were unable to they used to say this word: he that laugh first cannot laugh the last. You get me? So they laugh. They were laughing. They were celebrating. Why? Because Joseph was no more with them. All those things that his father used to give him, all those protection that his father used to protect them, all those things that his father used to say, and the dream that he gave to them was so accurate. I was in a dream one day in my church. When I was in Nigeria, we were many, so I know that majority of my church members will watch this video. I'm from Living Word Gospel Mission, and I truly love my church. So then I was ex-warrior president in my village. So we do used to have like a fasting, 1 week, 2 weeks. So on that process, we have this a special unique fasting together where all of us were in the church. So the first dream I dreamed where someone that was with a garment. When I mean garment, up and down, the person point our clock, our picture. We do one distance, one youth week in our church. Then we snap picture together, we hang it in our church. Then in my dream I saw this person. He pointed hand on the picture. He said, in time to come, these ones will become so powerful in the world. These people will be something else in the world, that the world will recognize them, that they will be so rich. You get me? So I wake up, I explain this dream to my fellow friends in the church, to my fellow believers in the church, and all of us who fast in that dream was in that picture. When the Lord showed me the particular picture, so I dream or not, I sleep again the next day, because we do 2 weeks fasting. dry fasting. So the next day, I saw myself with some of my warriors inside water, flowing with white water. There was full of water, a ground full of water, and we all are there inside the water. Some were like dancing in the water, just like the water was pumping up from the altar, and all our clothes were so soaked. And I explained it. That was last year, the last 2 years. I called one of my friends. I said, "Can you recall? Can you remember or record the dream I dreamed when we were fasting that year?" He said, "Yes." It's listen. And majority of my friend then, one is already a great pastor. I'm so happy. He is a pastor in Nigeria and he's doing well, to be sincere. So in the same Living Word Gospel Mission is what he's doing his what job as a man of God. So God, when I dreamed this dream, I was so amazed. So what am I trying to say is that those people who laugh at you, who were mocking at you, who were telling you that you can never become somebody, who sold you out, who betrayed you, one day they will have reason to come back to you. But the issue is that they will not know if it is you. They will not recognize you because something extraordinary is going to happen. Joseph was sold out, but by God's grace, he became what? The governor in a land of nobody. You get what I'm saying? He became a governor in the land where he was nobody. And that is why his brothers was unable to recognize him. And what am I trying to figure out from here is that it is not because Joseph prayed that protect him. God. It's not because Joseph, because it was not recorded in the Bible that Joseph prayed. But what protected him is because he have a call and he have that mark on his head that he will accomplish his mission. You get what I'm saying? So it is sometimes we feel like we are lazy, I don't want to pray. But whenever you are not ready to pray, there is already an angel that protects you. But it's good to pray because that is when you seek the face of the Lord. That is when God come in action. You seek favor, you ask for help. But particularly, there's already a mark on your head that is written, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm." So, so this is all I have for you. Those people who leave you are not going to recognize you no more. Imagine someone they sold as a slave to another man's country, become a governor. That means if Joseph can become a governor, no matter who do you bad, no matter what they have done to you, no matter how, this is brothers, the same blood, not talk less of friends. So they sold him out, but in return they could not recognize him. But he was able to identify them because they used to say blood is thicker than water. So he was able to identify them, recognize them. So those people who laugh at you now, listen, something will occur that they will be looking for you because the call on your head is totally different. It's not what they see yesterday, it's what they will see tomorrow. So this is all I have for you, brothers. They may start to laugh, but one day the truth must be shown. So this is all I have for you. Remain blessed and be what and be fruitful. You get what I'm saying? Remain blessed.